Okay, hi Rivers. Today I'm going to clean my sand bed. It's not a deep sand bed, it's hardly about 2 inches of sand. So, what I'm going to do is clean only the part of that left corner one. And now I'm going to move all the corals to the right. So, let's start the work. And make sure you turned off all your flows and all, okay, and have some gentle flow around it, so that the dendrites won't settle in the sand bed. Okay, so just for a half an hour you move all your corals somewhere. And don't turn on all of your flows on. Make sure there is some flow in your tank, so that it won't settle in the bottom itself. So you may have suspended particles that would go into the skimmer. So better don't turn off all the flow. And I had turned on only one return, and I turned off all my wave makers and all. So you may see some gentle flow around that. And I'm having a vacuum with me, so I'm going to move my lights. Finished. So if you're having a vacuum cleaner, you can do it, or else you can clean with that normal sand itself. So what is it? Just I'm not going to vacuum it, just I'm going to stir the sand bed. Okay, make sure you don't do all the entire part. Do it on a weekly basis, or example, I'm having a sound feed tank, I'm going to clean only this part. Okay, so the beneficial bacteria will die, and then we'll cope up with the other part of the sand. So make sure you don't clean the entire sand bed. Make sure you clean only certain part of the sand bed only. Okay, so I'm seeing some algae, and also make sure if you can able to remove it manually, you can remove it. Some of the algae will be on that sand, or easy to remove. So whatever is it possible, you remove it manually. If doesn't comes off, then you can go with vacuum cleaner, or whatever is it. It's a battery operated vacuum cleaner, but currently it's not working. Okay, so what I'm doing is just only stir the sand bed. Okay, so I think I have cleaned most part of it. Some corners are left, I think so. Oops. So I removed it manually, most of the stuff. I'm going to scrub that front part. So I'll keep this inside. And there has to be some gentle flow around it, or else it will settle on the same spot. Okay, so what now it happening is it circulating into the tank itself. Okay, and then it will go into the skimmer and it will get removed. Okay, or else it will stay in a certain point only. It can't able to move from that point. Okay, So make sure you have some gentle flow around it. There will be cloudiness for about 4 hours for sure. So you don't need to worry about it. It's only a small part, so it won't cause any harm and all. So just clean it and wait for 4 hours to get cleaned. I done it most of the part. There is nothing left, I think so. So you can stir it completely and make sure it doesn't stir most of the part of the sand. At least you do only 10% or 5% at a time. After 2 to 3 weeks, maybe within 2 weeks you can do a second part. Okay, so you can see a cocoa part. Its cocoa part is coming out, and within a month you can do 30% of the cleaning. Okay, and then you do another 30%. Totally make sure you do within 3 months of span. Okay, so don't do it at very often. Just give them some ample of time to rock get settled, and then you move on to the next part. So I have done it mostly, so I'm just going to scrub that corner part of the tank only. And make sure your return is on, okay, so that all the dendrites will go directly into the skimmer, okay, or else it will get settled in somewhere. There is no point of cleaning it. Whatever that you can manually can able to remove it, do it with a hand itself. Then you just stir it. So that's all, it's done. So I'm going to arrange corals and all, and I'm going to turn on all the overflow and all. Okay, so overflow is turned on, and then the wave maker is also get turned on. That's it for today. And make sure the skimmer is working efficiently, or else there is no use and all, that the dendrites will get settled again. So thanks a lot guys for watching. Bye bye.